Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story, the last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Houston Cougars, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the Syracuse. Team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Syracuse's offense comes on the field first today. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start, Kirk. So much for this offense and his whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. Can't wait to see what he does today.
They stop him right at the 24. Syracuse lines up quickly. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's 3rd down and 2. Can he make it to the marker? Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. 2nd down play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Running back grabs it on a screen. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but
down he goes, a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with a 1st sack of the game.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Looking downfield, it's Peyton. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now,
oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way, can they stop him? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Wow, how about the defense here? On the road in a playoff game, you step up and come up with an interception on the 1st drive. You're an underdog. It's a big stage. All odds are against you. And you start off the opening drive as a defense with an interception. And you bring your quarterback out now with some confidence, believing they can win this game.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start.
False start. Offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Well, the offense tries to go with a play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying. They applied the pressure and came up with the sack.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And they heave it deep downfield. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Touchdown, Houston. No chance to catch him.
Yeah, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Syracuse 0.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field.
Holding.
See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Syracuse lines up quickly. To the air, it's Peyton. It's a short completion to the big tight end. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker. And he'll drop back here on third down. Escapes the sack. On the run, he'll let it go. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape and is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Houston's offense heads back out onto the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Makes a quick grab. Tackle made after the completion. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback keeps the football. And he's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Well, Kirk, Houston has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. First and goal, handoff. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. He just goes up and over the pile for that touchdown.
Man, that's some serious vertical by this running back. A well-earned touchdown on the goal line.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Houston, 14. Syracuse, 0.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Syracuse lines up quickly. Back to throw. It's Peyton looking for the wideout. And it's complete downfield. And that big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. The shotgun running play call. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. If you're this head coach, you tell your team, just keep chipping away.
And they'll set up now for the extra point drop. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
14. Syracuse, 7.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end. It's a fumble. The returner loses the football deep in their own territory. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. The Orange have it now, 1st and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Orangeman. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's good. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Houston's offense heads back out of the field now. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Goes down after making the grab, picks up a few yards, but it's short of the 1st down marker. Ball handed off. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Receiver in motion now. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. 2nd down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, this sack is on the quarterback, in my opinion. Anytime you call a screen, you've got to be aware that that pass rush is coming in. Bait them towards you and go over top. This time, he's unaware of how quickly they were going to come in.
So 2 losses in a row puts him in a tough spot. 3rd and very long. And he drops back in the gun. Oh, that one's picked off. Can he take it all the way? Inside the 20. Touchdown, Syracuse. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And the ball to the ground. The offense recovers the fumble. The clock is still running. I'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. And he'll set up to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Breaks free. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. First down, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. He's back to throw again on second down. Tipped and then dropped. A chance to make a play, but instead it's third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Defense is coming after him. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. See if he can make something happen with the return. Nobody can bring him down. And the returner will be brought down. First down here for this offense. To throw, it's Peyton. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He escapes the sack. Gets past the tackler into open space now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's The kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Return begins inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. Getting set. Here's second down. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. Chris, let's send things back to you and Kirk for what should be a memorable second half as we eagerly anticipate we'll be moving on to the next round of this college football playoff.
Houston's offense heads back out on the field now. They get the second half started with a running play. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. It's an out route, the catch made, and the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Makes the throw across the middle of the field, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Well, throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Syracuse lines up quickly.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Off the play fake on first down. He stays alive. Football comes out. The defense recovers the fumble.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Houston's offense heads back onto the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They're going to run it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Here's the second down play. QB decides to keep it here. And he's got it already past the first down marker. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory, tackled at the 45. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. There's the handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Makes a nice move there. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. And here comes the punter onto the field. Well, and they can't down it there. It bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. Back to pass. It's Peyton. Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The shotgun handoff here. Quick spin on the run. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it.
Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Important second down play coming up. It's a shotgun run call. He's swarmed by the defense. Syracuse lines up quickly. Try and muscle for the first down. Looks like Syracuse will have the first down. And it's Syracuse on top right now. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out. It is a crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Here comes the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. The gain makes it second and medium.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And it's intercepted in a desperation throw here. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. He'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. And that football is out. A potentially game-changing play, but who's got it? Guy who coughs it up, recovers it, and prevents the turnover.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. It's a quick grab. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. They break the huddle on third and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Houston. That's an important score. We've got a one-possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And it works. The first down to the 35.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Incompletion makes it second down. Looking to throw. It's Peyton. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Orangeman. Made the defense look slow that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Houston's offense heads back out of the field now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Took contact on the throw. And is intercepted. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The guys up front line up. It's first down. They'll work the clock here with their running game. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Syracuse lines up quickly.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. On the run, he'll let it go. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They can put the game away right here. It's first and goal. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line. Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. Dropping back, it's Peyton. Looking to the end zone, and it's intercepted. The last thing they could afford.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
Houston's offense heads back onto the field now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. He's got some room and some blockers here. Touchdown, Syracuse. Wow, what a play. Defensive score.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. There's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Tailback takes the handoff again. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Touchdown, Orangeman. And this one is getting ugly. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
They're setting out to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And he takes this from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Houston's offense heads back out of the field now. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Makes the catch downfield. And the offense takes timeout with 26 seconds remaining.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Receiver makes the catch. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. And the offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock. The completion makes it 2nd and short. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Catch made on the right side. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining. Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The pocket breaking down. And the pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.